All good things, Welsh. And speaking of good things, you know what else is good on a Wednesday? The best bets
of the day.
Which apparently isn't working for me. So I don't know why. Now look, none of the things are working today. I don't know. There it is.
Yeah, it was working. Right. We could see it. Best bets of the day. There it is. Look at us. We're so happy.
All right. So that was terrible. So we need to do this again. Oh, here we go. Hey, Welsh.
Yes, Joe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now let's try it again. Hey, Welsh.
Yes, Joe.
You know what it's time for?
What?
It's time for the best bets
of the day
with Joey P and the Welsh. Make sure you're making your wagers over on bet365. Use that promo code leading off when you do. Bet $5, get 150 in bonus bets with the promo code leading off only at bet365 over on the greatest spot to possibly put your wagers in. Now, Bet365 is a sponsor of the show. We love Bet365. We also love making money. And Sonny Gray stopped me from making all the money I wanted to yesterday. So I'm mad at Sonny Gray. I'm really mad at myself because I just should have trolled Reed Detmers instead. And I should have had even more of an investment against Jack Leiter. But I had enough to get us through. So did you. Let's get to the K props for Michael King today against the Colorado Rockies. 7.5 plus money on the over. I think he can get to at least 8, maybe even 9. It's pretty much like 10 strikeouts or he's terrible. That's what Michael King has been, but true. The Rockies stink. Plus 110. Give me Michael King on the over today. Also, give me the money line on the Yankees against the Twins. You might say, well, Pablo Lopez is on the mound, Joe. That seems like a risky investment. It might be, except you're getting even money on the Yankees on the money line. So it's already 50-50 to win a baseball game, right, folks? Plus, Juan Soto crushes Pablo Lopez. In his career, go look at the stats. It's a good thing. He's got several home runs. Torres also has some good numbers against Pablo Lopez. So some of those guys have some surprisingly good numbers and stats against Pablo. So I like them, even though it's a road game today against the Twinkies. Also, the Astros on the run line, -1.5 at -105. That is what I'm looking for today. So, Welsh, if you put together the Yankees money line and Juan Soto to score a run, that same game parlay will get you plus 172. And that is my parlay of the day. Welsh, what do you have for the people for the bets of the day?
Alrighty, I am going to Philly. Boy, Philly has been doing good stuff lately and paying for the bets to keep me in the positive. Yesterday I was 1-1 and nixed because the Orioles didn't play yesterday, so pretty good. But I actually had another bet or two, so I'm on a little bit of a streak over on Betting Pros. But Philly has been doing good things. So Ranger Suarez on the bump, run line 1.5 is plus money for Philly. So I'm taking it. I'm taking Philly to be up by 2 runs or more. Give me plus. It's like plus 102, plus 105. You can find it. I'm going to take that. I'm also tempted. If I got a little bit of a better line, I'd have probably played the first 5 to be up by 1 run, but they're a little bit juiced. So maybe pay attention to it. Next up, Tanner Houck has been a weak spot for me lately because he has been a little bit of a failure over the last 2. When I do my when in doubt, Tanner Houck, that has not worked. But this matchup today, Tanner Houck versus Taj Bradley. Taj looked pretty good in that return. Tanner Houck, though the strikeouts haven't quite been there, we've had some maintenance overall. So instead of jumping on these strikeouts or any crazy run lines, I'm just going to take the 8-run under. And I'm going to go with this being a lower scoring game. Even the first 5 isn't really a bettable thing. At 4.5 under, it's a little too juice. So I'm going to take the full game under 8 runs. Right at -110. And then this is one of the crazier ones I've done. I'm usually pretty, I don't want to call it chalky or whatever, but like I want to, not play too much risk. But sometimes there's just too good of juice that you got to jump on it. And that's what I'm doing today with the Washington Nationals first 5 money line. It was plus 150 against the White Sox. Now, Patrick Corbin is on the mound for the Nationals and Garrett Crochet is on the bump for the White Sox. But Nationals are scoring almost a full run more than the White Sox through the first 5 innings. Corbin has put together 2 really good starts. And Garrett Crochet, those last 2 have been good. He's just been inconsistent this year. So if the Nationals are up by a run, it's plus 150. I'm going to take the Nationals and their offense and how they've been scoring against Garrett Crochet here. And in worst cases they lose, but I'm hoping at least if it's tied, I just get my money back. First 5 money line Washington plus 150. Those be the bets of the day.
There you have it, everybody. Make sure you download the Betting Pros app. Start betting smarter, not harder. That's a smart thing to do. And that'll do it for the best bets of the day with Joey P and the Welsh.